This is how a lot of new and old Warzone players are experiencing the game right now. You can't really see any walls, no textures are loading, and you can even see players through walls because there are no walls to any of the buildings. Not to mention that I don't have a gun showing on my screen at all, so if I am trying to aim at someone, it's going to make it much harder. This is probably the worst glitch that can happen in Warzone, and today I'm going to show you guys one setting that's going to fix this issue permanently, and you would never have this happen again. I'm also going to give you guys some very simple tricks on what you guys can do to prevent this as well. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy today's video and learn something new, make sure you guys drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. And if today's settings does help you guys out in any sort of way, let me know down in the comment section below. So for those of you that are wondering, what's happening right now is the textures around me are failing to load in, or they're just taking a very long time. This is going to eventually go away. I'm sure if you guys have experienced this issue, if you guys waited long enough, you guys would notice that slowly things start to load in, your gun starts to appear, and eventually everything is fine. But if you do have this certain setting that I'm going to show you guys in a second here on, it's going to take a very long time for everything to load in, and you're probably going to die like 10 times because you just can't see objects or walls like other players can. And real quick, if you guys are wondering, this happens on both PC and console, so this isn't only for console players. PC players need to change this setting as well. And the one setting that's the culprit for this issue is high demand texture streaming. I say this all the time in my videos, and this is exactly why. I've actually never demonstrated on a video of why this is a bad setting. So here you go. You guys can see, there we go. My screen has just finally came back and I can finally see what's going on around me. High demand texture streaming is active right now, and if you guys have this on, this will be the exact same issue for you guys. Now keep in mind that high demand texture streaming basically takes your bandwidth or your internet and allows it to basically store textures and load textures from your internet instead of your hard drive, which does put less load on your hard drive, but it's going to obviously have some, downsides, which means that's going to take a long time to load textures, especially if you have a slow or unstable bandwidth or internet connection. Now for me, I am completely LAN and I usually play around 25 ping, so I have pretty good internet and I don't usually lag at all, and it still takes a very long time to load textures. So if you guys are playing Wi-Fi, or if you guys don't have as strong of a connection as I do, you're going to experience even more issues. So to fix this issue, you want to head over to your settings and turn off on-demand texture streaming. A lot of other YouTubers recommend you guys turn this on, and I don't know why. I've been saying this since Vanguard came out. Before Vanguard, it was a pretty okay option, but since Vanguard came out in Warzone 1, this has been terrible, and obviously it is still terrible. And just as a heads up, Warzone actually makes this setting default on, so you guys might not even know it's on. You might be like, oh, don't worry, I never turned that on. Well, it's probably already on because Warzone set that to default. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you check that and make sure it's set off. That right there should fix this problem alone, but there is one more thing you guys can do before your games to make sure you don't get those extra textures that aren't loading in. And what you can do is whenever you are loading into Warzone for the first time, you're going to see on the left screen, it's going to say textures loading or shader optimization, and you want to wait until that's fully done. You don't want to start the game until the shader optimization is finished because you're basically going to rush the process. It's not going to be able to load textures as fast when you are in the game versus when you are in the lobby. So you want to wait in the lobby until that's done. Shouldn't take no more than like 2 minutes if you are just, patient. But yeah, make sure guys that those load all the way through before you start up a game. It's going to help you guys out a lot with this issue. You would know that this is a high demand texture streaming problem if you have this issue only for the first couple of games. So you load into your first game, oh, big issue. After like the second game or so, it should go back to normal. But if you guys do close your game or suspend the application, the problem comes back. It basically forgets that there was ever textures loaded, and then it kind of just keeps coming back every 4, maybe 5 games. So if you guys do have those similar symptoms, I guess you could say, then there's a good chance you guys have this exact same problem, and it'll be best for you guys to turn it off. And I do want to mention that this solution does work on console as well. This is not only a PC thing, even though I do show you guys my PC settings right now. All the fixes on the channel, or at least most of them, do work for console as well as PC. So if you guys are playing on the PS4 like I do, and you guys are trying to fix this issue, this should work 110%. If you guys have tried this out and this problem still persists, then join my Discord and comment down below. I can try to help you guys out with any unrelated issues, because believe it or not, there are some things you might be doing that can make this keep going, even if you guys do turn off high demand texture streaming. I'm growing my Discord server to be a tech support / coaching Discord server. So if you guys are trying to learn how to be better at the game or just learn how to fix the game in general, then make sure you guys stop by. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
No more second chances. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy movement.
UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile mortar strike near your position.
You're in the top 10. Well done.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Moving here.
Friendly buy station deployed. Gas moving in. Less than 10 were still standing. Learn from the loss. Failure is a wise teacher. Friendly buy station is ready.